Alright, what's going on, everybody? Gonna do another Guilty Gear help stream. I just made the lobby, so it's gonna take a bit for people to show up. But, let's do it. Making the message right now to get everybody in here. Oh no. I lost my my game link. Hold on. Remake the lobby. To set it to specific. Last time we had a bunch of people, just random people show up that were not partaking. Also, a lot of people who just like show up trying to just like gain points for their color by stomping on new players. Oh my god. Come on, Steam. Alright, I guess we're just going back to open lobby. Does this copy the link address? No. And that doesn't either. Yeah, for some reason I can't click on, like, it's not giving me the same thing off the join button.
We've got a newcomer.
Why won't this work? Lobby. Nope. Oh, rough. I guess I will just set it to specific. Okay. So the search code is 2SB. And then does this work? Yeah, okay. Okay. There we go. Just do some training stuff.
Training.
So we get somebody.
Who dares to enter the main Soul back Central Organ Tower. Soul versus Soul. Get ready to roll.
Okay. So I had a notepad of some stuff that I wanted to talk about, but I guess I deleted it. But yeah, there was like, at least for me, like when I first started fighting games, 'cause this was my first fighting game. You know, a lot of people seem to struggle with combos, and one thing that I did that really helped me is like breaking the big combos up into smaller pieces, and understanding that like it's okay if you do smaller combos, right? Like, you know, honestly, if you know, are just like mashing stuff out like that, like just do like this, you know, that's fine as long as you get the knockdown and like limit your opponent's options. It's really strong. And just trying to like be able to convert any hit into some kind of damage, even if it's metered, because, you know, like especially when you're starting out, you don't really have like or it tends to feel for a lot of people like they don't have a lot of good uses of their meter. So like, you know, if you just hit like a far slash with soul, like knowing to do 5H, RC, bandit bringer, you know, you can, like, that'll take you a long way. And then yeah, for big combos, like, you know, the dust loop, it's like just practicing, you know, that first part, figuring out, you know, what drops about it. But let's say like the part you're struggling with is like you want to be able to do like the running gun flame super jump after, right? You can just, instead of doing, you know, the whole dust loop every time, I fucked it up. Yeah, instead of doing the whole dust loop, you can just start from the Fafnir, and then just practice doing that, and then getting the running gun flame. You know, or maybe your problem is the jump cancel part. You know, you can just practice that part. Maybe you struggle with doing like a DP follow-up. I know I struggle with that one because it's kind of a weird timing. So you can just like break it up into only that part. You don't need to practice like the whole thing. You know, you don't need to run through every single step. Just focus on the part that you have trouble with, you know? So at least I've found that to be very helpful.
Who dares to enter the mayhem? Soul Backup. Soul Central Organ Tower. Soul versus Soul. Get ready to rock.
And then you know, like understanding all your different kinds of block that you have in this game. Is my stream dying out? Well, I guess only time will tell, alright? So, yeah, the blocks. So, a lot of people, you know, you'll find yourself just feeling like cornered and like, yeah, block switching enabled. Like you just cannot get out, and people will just, you know, keep running up on you and just pressuring the shit out of you, you know, and you just feeling cornered, and then you get your wrist gauge up, and then you just get owned, you know. One of the biggest things in this game is, in my opinion, not being afraid to block and understanding all of your blocking options with FD and instant block. So, and it kind of goes into, you know, understanding there's like multiple ways for you to deal with everything, right? So let's say Bandit Bringer, right? Oh, that's weird. I forgot I jumped. Like you can air throw Bandit Bringer like that, right? But you can also instant block air throw it, or instant block it and then contest after, right? Like waiting and instant blocking like on the ground is obviously like, it's not gonna take a lot of your reaction, you know, it's not gonna be like that hard to do anything. And if you miss the instant block, then like what happens? You just block and then you just keep blocking, you know. Just push them out with FD, because when people attack you when you're using FD, it pushes them out more, you know. So you can do that. Like you can approach even just like air throwing Bandit Bringer like so many different ways, and you know you can even like, I don't know, like blitz it if you really wanted to. Oh shit. You know, you have a lot of different ways of dealing with pretty much everything. So you're not really like restricted to, this is the only way that you can deal with this move, and you have to know. There's some characters that do get kind of like that, where like they'll have like some ridiculous setup, and you have to know like specifically how to get out of that setup, but it's very uncommon. And a lot of it comes down to like the same kind of thing, right? Like if you're trying to learn how to pressure, or how pressure works in this game, you know, a lot of it is like creating some kind of mix-up. Like when people, especially like starting out, you think of mix-up, you think like, oh, are they gonna go higher, are they gonna go low? But in this game, you know, like let's say I keep doing this, right? Like, what are you gonna do against this? And the reason is, like, the right answer would be that you'd press a button, right? Like, worst case scenario, I only hit 2p. But if I hit a 6p in there, right? If I hit 6p, then I get counter hit 6p, which is kind of, oh, I'm messing everything up. Which is like what Soul wants to do. You know, he wants to like get you in a position where you feel like you have to press buttons or do what he wants you to do, and then you take a ton of damage for it. So, you know, you can also mix the opponent up just based on what they do, right? Or let's say, you know, what if they don't block and they just keep blocking? Then you got wild throw, right? So like you have the tools to deal with however or mix up your offense, right? And keep your opponent on their toes, right? How do people beat wild throw is by jumping, right? So then you'll want to switch to, you know, run up 5k. What's up, dude?
versus Raven. Get ready to rock.
How's it going?
Heaven or hell. Duel. Let's rock.
Oh, F5 frame. So we're just gonna kind of play this one out and then work from there after I can get some information on how you play. And I'm gonna keep like mostly trying to reset to neutral and focus on pressure and like what's it called? Pressuring like neutral and you know, that kind of stuff. Because combos are all things that, you know, we can work on our own time. So those are like the main things that I like to focus on. If you need help with combos, I'm more than happy to help. Nice little air dash there. Yep, that's a pretty good streak. Ooh, confirming in the super. Nice. All right, let me play one more to get a better read on what's happening here. But I think I'm getting an idea.
Soul versus Raven. Get ready to rock. Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock. Counter.
That was a good jump.
It's not over yet.
I'm gonna open up a notepad here.
Duel. Turn up the heat.
Nothing against you, you know, it helps me remember things that I need to remember. Nice. Ooh, that was a good jump too. Ooh, that was too fast for me. Okay. So you're doing a really, really good job at like understanding or having like a feel of when you should be using a lot of your normals. And like you have a couple pressure strings, which is pretty good. Like when you did the little air dash in, and then you did that string, and then you end with the scratch to push me out. That's really good because you know, you're pressuring me with the overhead, and then you're just like keeping it going until I'm pushed out, right? And then we're resetting to neutral. And if you get a hit, you get a hit, right? I think the big things are you should really think about like why you're jumping, because I'm getting like a lot of anti-airs on you. Um, so usually you don't want to jump unless I've committed to something or you're doing it intentionally to beat something you think I'm gonna do. That's usually like a really good starting point. The other one is how you use Raven's grab, the little command grab where he's got the stretchy hand. Like you really want to try to figure out, like, establish pressure in a way. So like here, let me see. Let's see if I can show you. Okay. Oh, overhead. Like that. See, so I'm like pressuring you and seeing when you want to block, and then going off of that. So I'm like trying to establish a scenario where it seems good for you to block, you know, and then going for the command grab. So like even if you're just like doing the same string and I'm like not contesting it, you're just doing the same thing over and over again, right? Then you can just like stop your string and just go for a throw, because you know that I'm just blocking there. I'm giving you too much respect. Whoa, that beat my 6H. Nice. Yeah, see, those are good strings. Good strings. Oh, that was actually a complete accident. Nice. So for anybody just tuning in, I'm just mostly focusing on, you know, playing neutral and like some basic pressure, because I don't want to just like get one hit and then just like combo you guys to death. But yeah, I'd say your Sin's about like at the same place as your Raven is, where, you know, you have a good, like I said before, you have a good understanding of like when to use certain buttons, you know, like just the basic concept of hitting a button when it's at max range, you know. You're still whiffing some stuff and just like jumping needlessly sometimes, but overall I'd say that, and like being able to establish pressure, like recognize when the opponent wants to block or is okay with blocking, you know. Nice throw. So, if you guys didn't know, throws are 1 frame startup. So they're really, really fast in this game. The downside is that they have really short range, and since it's bound to heavy slash, if they're not in range for you to throw them, then you'll get heavy slash. which is a really slow starting move and is going to usually lose in trades against close range moves like P's and K's, you know? So that's kind of like how that works. If you can be just outside of throw range and make them mash throw, then you know you'll get your hit on them. Nice throw again, dude. Nice contest. That sucks. I accidentally got the taunt. Got a nice little pressure string going there for a bit, though. Okay. So I think for that match, one of the big things is like you did a good job at like just understanding the basic fact of like you're gonna have to press buttons sometimes. So you weren't either like always mashing buttons on my pressure or always blocking, but trying to like make an educated decision on like when was a good time to contest, which is great. The only thing is like in order to really like take that to the next level, I think what you want to do is like understand what the opponent can do, right? Like if I hit 5/ there, right? Then like the only thing I can, if I don't do anything and I just stand there, like we're pretty neutral if I'm not like at an advantage, right? So like pretty much always I'm gonna do like far slash, heavy slash, and cancel into something, right? So whether it be like Gunflame, which is usually gonna be Gunflame, or if I'm gonna do something like that Gunflame or Gunflame Feint, right? And just like, because I clipped you like 3 times with Gunflame, and like that's not a bad thing at all, really, because you might have been trying to jump it. I don't know like exactly what your inputs were. I could probably like have a better idea if we played more than one, but you know, we'll get more games in. And also, if you guys want to play each other on the other cabs, you're more than welcome to. Try to just block it out, man. Don't be afraid of blocking. Like by default, your option when you're knocked down should be just to block, unless you think that they're trying to like do some cheesy shit to you, right? Like if they're trying to knock you down and then like empty jump or something, because they're trying to like bait a reversal or something like that. By default, you're just safest blocking, because if your opponent knows like anything that's going on, they're just gonna hit you with some attack as you're getting up, and they're just gonna keep going. Oops. Like that little neutral jump that I did. Probably wouldn't have to block on that. Oh man, yeah, that would have been a good little confirm. Those dragon kicks, Ryujins, they kind of got to calm down a little bit. Oh, that was a weird interaction. Block, block, block. Nice. Remember, you have FD. Push me out. Oh! Am I gonna die? No, sorry. Just DP'd instinctually, my bad. I should have blocked there. So one thing I'm like noticing already is you don't really have like as big of a problem with getting the hits as you do converting into damage. So this is something that like you can work on like without without me. You can just I would recommend like joining the Jam Discord, and they usually have like all your different like routes and stuff that you can run, and just being able to convert like any hit into either a knockdown or like 100 damage. Just like they have a lot of really easy combos that you'll be able to get no problem. Just being able to either knock down or get even 100 damage off of any hit is huge. But yeah, that and I don't know if you had like input errors on the Ryujins, like the dragon that goes full screen, or like what was going on with that. But yeah, they just seemed like really out of place. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I was gonna say. When you and this is still to the Jam player. When you're doing your pressure, you're not obligated to do like heavy slash and stuff like that, right? Like if you've been watching me, the way I'm pressuring, like I'm just doing like 2P, right? And the reason is that I can keep resetting. Oh shit, that was an accident. I can keep resetting and just like coming back in, and it's super good when jams do that. The reason is that you can react to what they're doing, right? So like, if I'm pressuring with 2P and then I see that he jumps, like the 2P is so fast that I can just like either jump up and air throw him, or like if he mashes, I know next time I'll do like 2P, 6P or whatever, right? Like that, and then like get the counter hit and then get the big damage. So a lot of your pressure and defense are both like really reactive in this game, so you're always trying to watch what your opponent is doing and pick what you think is the best option based on what information they're giving you. That was a weird flash. Nice. Oh, God. Oh man, 5K is not worth it. You have full meter, so if you eat like that, like feel free to just RC it, and RC just the top 3 buttons, K, S, and H, just press those together, and then I can't just like run in on you and punish you for it. It's like we ended that round with you had full meter, so it's like better to let it not go to waste. Oh God. Yeah, and then if I'm like resetting my little 2Ps on you like that, and you just like don't know what to do, and it's too tight, so like, oh, what am I supposed to do? I can't press a button, right? Just use your faultless defense to push them out. It's like every time you use faultless defense or FD, and somebody hits it, they get pushed back. So naturally, like if I'm hitting you a bunch of times with short range normals, I'm just gonna get pushed back really far. But you guys are doing great. A lot of like you have a decent understanding of like basic things, which is good. Also, if anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I kind of woke up a little while ago, and then ate, so it's like, you know, it's kind of rough for me right now. Oh, I saw you using your FD. Nice, nice FD. See, I got pushed all the way back out. Ooh. Oh, I whiffed. Oh, with the command grab. Careful with those charges. Nice FD. Let's see, if I kept throwing buttons out there, they would have whiffed, and then he could punish me. So like, just to walk through like some of the things that I'm thinking about right now. Like, I see that you have 50 meter and you're not willing to spend past 50 meter, because before you were FDing everything, and now that you know you have 75, you're back to FDing. So that's telling me that you're either trying to save for a super, or you're looking to like fish a random hit and then Roman cancel it. Oh shit, my bad. That was just like instinct. Nice throws, dude. Yeah, that was really good. You noticed that I was just like blocking and being really patient. FDs. Oh. Don't worry about it. You got the hit. Combos will come with time, you know? These throws? Wow, that looked like a misinput. That's all good. That was really good. That was really fucking good. Your defense was so good that time.
Right. Soul versus Sin. Get ready to roll.
Like, I wouldn't be able to be vaccinated right now if I wasn't a teacher.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Trying to find something to get in with damage bar slash. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I was not paying enough attention in the chat, guys. I got a Discord message as replying. Okay, so I'm gonna start from the top. Okay. Ocean says tips. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I think you were the Biken? And I'll have to play you again to... Oh no, you already got it. Is my chat updating slow? Is that what's going on? Okay, Herman says, how do you get Purple Roman Cancel? Okay, so Purple Roman Cancel is... Okay, well actually, let me compose myself here for a second. Okay, so there are 3 Roman Cancels. There is yellow, red, and purple. Yellow Roman Cancel... I took it nice. So yellow Roman Cancel is when you Roman Cancel something while it's in startup. So the move is beginning to happen but has not happened yet. The red Roman Cancel comes out if you Roman Cancel when somebody is either blocking or has been hit. And purple is if you're in the recovery of something, right? So let me get some meter. And I will show you. Which in all the Guilty Gear games, oops, you can get meter just from literally running. So here, Purple Roman Cancel. So I'm going to do 6H, which is a really slow move. And then, like, let's say I do this, right? And he, like, jumps or something to punish me, or, like, that super, right? I can, oh, he coming in. I can be like, oh crap, and then purple it, right? And then I'm safe now. So purple and red both cost 50, and yellow costs 25. So like ideally, if you can yellow cancel, you usually want to yellow cancel, just because of the meter difference, you know? Okay. And then if you didn't get any of that, I can repeat it slower, because I kind of went over that pretty fast. Oh! Nice! Okay. Would Baiken be considered an intermediate character? I would say so, but like keep in mind that like the characters in this game, like they all take work. So whether that work comes at the front end or the back end, like some are easy to pick up, but then they require a lot of work later on, you know? I would say that there are not a lot of characters that are just straight up easy in this game. So like with Baiken, you're gonna have a harder time maybe than other people just like starting out and picking up the character. But you know, like maybe I don't know, like a month or 2 down the line, you might be progressing a lot faster, you know, than if you'd pick somebody else. So another thing that I like think is really important is just picking the character that you like, right? So like if you like Baiken, but Kai is easier, but you don't really like Kai, like you're gonna pick Kai and you're gonna play him and you're gonna do good, but you're not gonna be as motivated to play the game, you know? Where if you pick Baiken and she motivates you to play the game, you're gonna naturally play more and you're gonna be a better player because you're playing the character that you like. At least that's how it is for me, and I believe in that really strongly. Like, people who play a lot and play, like, weak characters, you know, are gonna beat up people who don't play as much and play strong characters. Okay. And then, Soul says, and I realize I'm getting to these really slowly, Soul says, trying to find something to get in, mainly Far Slash. So I don't think Far Slash is the move you want to use to get in. With Jam, you're playing a very similar game to Soul. Nice. And to get in, I would say... Oh, there you go. Now you're making it happen. To get in, it's mostly like... because you got a knockdown in the neutral. So like, the 2D you just used, the sweep, I would say that's like a really good thing to get in, because yeah, it doesn't get you in immediately, but you get the knockdown, and then knockdown means you get to run up on them for free and do whatever you want, right? And the 2D has good range on it and is safe. Like, what more do you want? You know? So yeah, that, or like as a Soul example, right? Like if I 6P you and get a knockdown, right? I'm just gonna run up and now we're in. So that's kind of like what I was mentioning earlier, if anybody was here, about, or even a throw, right? Like getting a little hit or a little combo into a knockdown, that's like what's really important about this game. That's what gets you in, lets you pressure the opponent, lets you, you know, test them and see what they're gonna do, right? Like back to the 2P thing. Like what does he want to do? Does he want to jump out? Am I gonna like try to anti-air him, catch his jump out? Am I gonna throw him? Like, you know, what am I gonna do? How is he reacting to my pressure? Nice counter poke. Ooh, careful with that. Oh, that was close. Damn. Yeah, that was really close at the end. You kind of got stuck in like this little trap that happens a lot where you get hit in the air by like a little like stray hit, which was my 5k, right? And then you tech, and then you get hit again, and then you tech and you get hit again. And what you should try to get in the habit of doing is, especially if you recognize that situation coming up, just tech out with holding one button and then mashing the other button that you use for faultless defense. Because FD lets you block in the air. So if you do that, it's just a really easy way to tech into FD. So that instead of me just tagging you over and over again, you'll be able to hit the ground, you know? Of course, if you have no meter, then you're just kind of boned. Ooh, nice little conversion there. Nice. That was pretty good. You used your meter as a trade-off. So like you're like, well, I need to eat, and I'm just gonna end up Roman canceling anyways, right? So might as well just throw the super, and then like let that cover my eat. That was pretty good. It was really smart, like, and mindful of your resources. Not be that brave with the eating though. Oh shit.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Nice. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, at the end, you saw how I just air threw you because you were just too high for me to do anything else. Air throw is like super powerful in this game because you know it also comes out in one frame, and a lot of characters like Jam and Soul just don't have great anti-airs. So a lot of the time, air throw is going to be your best like anti-air option, like the only way you can really deal with a jumping opponent. That was nice. Like that. His defense kind of on point though. Damn. All these overheads, man. Good shit. Yeah, you can see the, like, every time I was trying to just pressure him with basic stuff, he just used FD and pushed me out and then came in on me, right? And it's like, I know if I pushed a button there or tried to run in on him, like, he's probably gonna hit me out, you know? So now I'm, like, have to switch up what I'm doing entirely, just because he's doing that. And then, like, another thing back to, like, switching up your pressure, right? Like, I was doing Gunflame, and he was doing, his little, like, flip kick over it every time, so now I'm doing Gunflame Feint, and, that let me anti-air him a few times, right? So we're trying not to autopilot, and that time I didn't even do a Gunflame. And, he just respected it, because I've done Gunflame on knockdown so many times. Oh god. Nice choice. Nice. So yeah, another thing is in our matches that we're playing, you've done the charge. Like I'm really sure that it's you're accidentally charging. So just make sure you get the knockdown, and if you're just pressing it accidentally, try to get into a habit of, you know, like not pressing a button or doing something until like you're sure. And it's always something, you know, you could lab out, right? But sometimes you have to just like slow down for a bit, because I know one of the problems that I had when I was starting out is like just kind of like starting, like my hands would be mashing and I wouldn't be thinking that I'm mashing, you know? So just trying to like play very intentionally. And then as you play and like get more comfortable, that'll naturally speed up. Yeah, accidents. You'll get it as you get more comfortable. But like I said, what's important is just making sure that your hands aren't mashing. Even if you're not thinking that they are, sometimes they are, you know? Yeah, we're not really going to worry about combos here, you know? Mostly pressure and how we use resources, how we approach the neutral game. It was very unfortunate. We had like a few whiffs that were just barely whiffs that like kind of cost you. But I mean, it's good that they're barely whiffs because it means you're getting like a feel for where your normals hit, which is what I was saying before. You're doing a really good job of. Yeah, Ramlethal is sick. Like I said, in one of the other streams that I did, Ramlethal is like my favorite character. She got me into fighting games. If I play Strive, I'm definitely playing her. But yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but Strive got delayed. It's coming out in June now. Back to Raven, huh?
Salt versus Raven.
Do you have an idea if you want to stick with one of them, or are you looking for something in particular, or are you just messing around? Both are fine. You know? I guess we'll wait until after this match. Oh, he got it. He got the command grab. Nice. Okay, always remember we want to block low until something needs to be blocked high. All the high stuff in this game is like way slower, you know? So like, I know I've had a couple people that come from Tekken, and it's the opposite, where you always want to block high until there's something that's low. Oh, that beat my 2S. Ooh, nice scratch. Yeah, you're, like you see I'm using Gunflame YRC to get in on you, you can do that with your ball. Nice job. As I've noticed, like, in a lot of our matches, you always got like a ton of meter to work with. So don't be afraid to use it. Better to use it, and the game's more fun that way. You know, and meter is like really powerful. He's blocking low now. Ooh, dead angle. That's a use of meter. So yeah, I think you can gain a lot from just let me think of how to explain it. It's gonna be hard against people who know what they're doing because they're not gonna do like things that commit them to something, right? So like I think Kai's a really good example. Like if Kai does like far slash, because a lot of his stuff is slow, then it just like opens him up. Like if he whiffs that, you could just jump in for free, right? Or like some other far-reaching slow thing. Like my far slash is pretty quick, but it's still like gonna open me up for you to jump in on. But you know, if I'm just doing like, you know, 2P, 2S, or like these really fast moves, it's going to give me enough time to anti-air you. Oh. Just hoping the delay guarantees the rollback to be great from day one. Yeah, I don't think the rollback is like a problem. I think the rollback is fine. I mean, they did it in Plus R, and everybody on the beta was saying the rollback connection's great. Like, I think people just don't like the lobby itself, because like how much time, like if you watch streams and stuff from the beta, like you spend so much time just trying to get matches, right? And for me, that's like one of the most frustrating things is like waiting in line and shit, or just trying to like connect to somebody. And like obviously the servers like shit themselves a couple times during the beta, you know. So I think it's really like they want to change the lobby because nobody liked it, me included. I didn't play the beta, but from what I saw, it did not look very intuitive. So I think they're gonna fix that. I also think that they might change jumps, because I think the way that jumping works in that game is like not good for the longevity of it. Yeah, so much time trying to gank. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Because like yeah, so on jumping, like I was saying in this game, right? Like we're pressuring with 2P or something that's like not a big commitment to get information on the opponent, right? So let's say that the opponent wants to jump out, right? So that means that the only thing we can do to them is air throw. Because if we do a move to catch the jump, they can block it for free, and then we're just back to neutral. So we get nothing. And like, I get that risk is a thing, but risk is also a thing in this game, you know? So it's hard for me to say that like the jumping should stay the same. I don't know, maybe there's like some way for you to like force them to be opened up after. Because I saw something where like if you do like red Roman cancels or something, somehow like it would like guard break them or something. It was weird. It was with Fafnir from Seoul. Yeah, air throw is 4 or 6H, and it's just throw in the air, and that's it. Air throw is really good with Gem because she doesn't have like very many great anti-airs like a Faust or a Kai or something. So a lot of your like air defense is going to be air throw. But Gem also has like a really crazy air dash and a lot of really crazy air normals. Like I think jump H is really good as well. So also same button. So like if you don't get your air throw, then you get jump H, which is a great button. Same as Soul. Soul also has a great jump H. Yeah, it's 4 or 6. So if you do 4, then you'll throw them back, and if you do 6, then you'll throw them forward. So like if you want to change screen position, then you'll do back throw. But if you want to keep where you are, then you'll do forward throw. I mostly back throw, and the reason is that I always like, it's like a bad habit that I have where I'm not confident, so I'm always trying to like block and air throw, right? Yeah, here, let me show you a an IID trick. And this goes for like a lot of stuff. I'll show you like a buffering thing too while we're at it, because it's kind of the same concept. So, this move has like a buffer in it, right? Meaning that it will remember your inputs to a certain point. So let's say I want to do like run Gunflame, right? Well, we can also do, so I could do like dash and then Gunflame. But you saw how like I got like the pause. It's like not as effective. Well, there I accidentally did it. But what we can do is we can do our quarter circle forward, and it will remember this forward input from the quarter circle forward. So we can use that forward as our dash forward. So like if I do quarter circle forward, you can see how I'm dashing. Oh shit. But I can do like a running Gunflame using that forward, right? And so the same thing for IAD. So air dash is jump forward forward, right? But if we do jump forward, it'll actually take this like forward direction that I'm pressing as our first forward. So what we can do is up forward, neutral, forward. And that will be air dash. Like that. I play on a stick, so it's not going to be super clean. But hopefully you can see some of these be clean. And that's like the fastest air dash. It gets trickier if you're trying to do like super jump air dash. But yeah, that's the IAD trick, and you can just sit here and practice it. If you have 2 monitors, like, it's really great to just do this while you're watching something, and then you can just hear the sound whether you got it right or not. But or also just doing like the motions slowly, right? So like I remember when I was learning the quarter circles, I would always go like 2 to 6, right? Like I would skip the corner, and so it would make like that kind of shape, right? So like just really like getting in that corner, and it was the same thing with getting DP consistent. It's just really focusing on that on hitting that corner, and I usually like hold the stick in the corner because it helps me land it. So and then like any character that has a quarter circle can do that trick too. Like Milia uses it a lot, for example. So I'll show you with the disc just as like a proof of concept. She also uses the air dash trick that I was just talking about, because when you jump cancel, you hit up forward, right? So you jump cancel with the up forward, and then it'll remember that, and then it'll give you the air dash. But yeah, Milia, like, she'll knock down, and then she'll do the suck. Why aren't I getting it? There you go. So she'll do that buffer trick with her quarter circle to set up the disc. Alright, I'm gonna just spectate this match. Let's see how it's going over here.
Get ready to roll. Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Oh yeah, we're in super speed right now. So another thing, when you guys are playing with people in rooms, never do what I just did. Don't don't sit on a cab and watch the replay if the match is going to end, because it will lock them into the cab until the match is finished on your screen. So like, just back off and just go back to the room if the match is going to end. Just and you know, wait for the next one to start. So that's what we're gonna do here for a bit. I'm looking at this. So we're just waiting for them. All right, cool. Oh. Are we done? Yeah, man, anytime. Like, really, I don't mind. I was lucky enough to have people, like, help me when I was starting out, and then, you know, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be playing. So, that's the least I could do. Oops.
Good luck.
All right.
Soul versus El Bell. Get ready to rock. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right. Let's see where we're at here. Oof.
Counter.
Nice.
It's not over yet.
Nice use of FD. Gold burst. All right.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
Nice pokes. Yeah, that move is unsafe. So we're only really going to be using Bridle if we get a hit. A hit that we can convert into it. That was a really good instant block on Fafnir.
It's not over yet.
All right. Not bad. Honestly, yeah, not bad, but there's some things that I think are really hurting you. First of all, are you in the stream? I'll just ask you in the chat in a second. Do I need to type? Oh, okay. Perfect. All right. Yeah, sorry. I don't remember the names. Okay. So, good use of FD and like seeing when I whiff. Like you pushed me out. There was a couple times where like you pushed me out with FD and then you saw that I whiffed and then you contested with a button. And the main things I would say is like when you get your chance to pressure me, you're doing something and then like you don't really have anything else to do from there. So like how do I explain this? Like you're not like you'll get a knockdown or something with like far slash and then the gun, and that's good. That's like your time to go in. When it's your time to go in, that's when you pull your grenade. Like you pulled the grenade a couple times in neutral, which can be good if we're like sitting far away, right? But usually you're gonna want to use that, kind of like how you've been seeing me use my gun flame to help me like get back in. So I'll try to show you what I mean. That and I guess it's kind of hard with her because I don't really know any really like simple but effective ways to use YRC with her, like how Kai has Fireball and Soul has Gunflame type of thing. Grenade. Okay, and then we're gonna pressure. Okay, nice. That was much better. Oh god. Oh god. The bazooka.
It's not over yet.
Nice throw. Yeah, for sure, dude. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, I'm trying to stream more. It depends on if I wake up or not, because I'm always like only awake at like really degenerate hours. So I'm trying to get up earlier and get it going when people are like getting off work and stuff. So it's not just like dead online. That was a good contest. So yeah, our 6P is overhead. Oh.
It's not over yet.
So you can see how like my basic pressure looks like very similar to my soul pressure, and it's kind of like just how Guilty Gear is, you know, where we're just gonna like come in, we're gonna get we're gonna get a knockdown, gonna run up and we're gonna use like P and K or like fast cancelable slash normals and just kind of like see what the opponent is doing and react to that. The only difference is with Elfelt you have the grenade that you can throw. I am not an Elfelt player, so like naturally, you know, I was not using the grenade to great effect, but we'll try to implement that more. I think you can also probably YRC the grenade would be good. That's just like my initial thought.
Let's rock.
Oops. A really cool thing you can do with her too is you can shoot the grenade to blow it up. Ooh, nice mash out. Oh god. There, like that. I didn't follow it up right, but like the grenade itself has like a hitbox on it, so you can throw that onto them. Oh my god. Oh no, nice.
Duel 2. Keep on rock.
Oh yeah, the gun doesn't hit crouchers. Oh shit, I tried to throw it there. Damn. Okay. Her 5K is real strong because it's a standing low, which is very not common. Oops, that was the wrong throw. Oh, you could have got something off that. Oops. Yeah, it's like a combo. You know, you follow that into whatever. I think you can like use the grenade to re-combo as well. There's like loops you can do with throwing the grenade, and then like you hit them with the throw, and then it blows up, and then you keep comboing, and they're really cool. And then the main thing that she does, because like I'm assuming like you don't know who you want to play yet. Elfelt has an unblockable setup that what you do is you do a combo that leads to a knockdown in the corner, and then you throw the grenade on them, and then the so the gun, like if you let it sit there, you see how the targeter became really big. When it becomes big, it's unblockable. So you throw the grenade on them and then lock them down, and then you do that, YRC it, and then you shoot the unblockable. So they can't move, and they're just like forced to take it. And then since the grenade blows up, it like that, and then you go in for a big combo. I think to make it like real, you have to use YRC though. Yeah, I definitely think that like your problems are probably because you haven't figured out who you want to put time into yet, which is fine, man. Like, just play around and see who you like. I typically pick characters just based off of like the character themselves, like who looks cool, has a cool game plan, or like their personality. You know what I mean? But I think like perceived strength is not a good choice. At least in Guilty Gear. There are people who are like monsters with every character. Alright, let's see some pressure. Don't be too scared. If you got an opening to come in on me, just take it. I'm gonna raise the game volume a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better of a mix. I can also raise it up by like a point in here. Yeah, the main problem is my mic's super quiet. Yeah, do you have any like questions about any of the characters or anything I could help you with maybe finding one to stick with? I definitely think like sticking with one is gonna yield the best results. Like if you stick with one and get to a certain level with them, it'll be easier to reach that level with another character in the future, you know? Also, if you just want to do like online training or something, I'm down. I think it's just us in here. Like to play Jack O, but a lot of people are missing. Yeah, I mean, if you like Jack O, you can make it work. Honestly, Jack O has a lot of like really like ignorant stuff you could do.
Who dares to enter the main?
The main thing is, here, I'll see how you like handle it.
Valkyrie Garden.
But I think I have an idea of what's happening
Jack O
as you say that.
versus Jack O. Get ready to roll.
遊んでもいいけど
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
破壊力
Oh, you already know the secret. Yep, that's the move. Oh my god, this character is so weird. Oh my god, I don't know her moves at all. I keep trying to do sweep and then I get the DP. How do you... What is the little shooty thing? Is it just D in the word? Yeah, it is. And then... Waffle? That was a good pressure string, and that was an accident, I mean. Oh yeah, I think the down forward H is the knockdown. Nice.
変なチョコだ
Duel. Two. Keep on rocking.
ごめんなさいねごめんなさいねごめんなさいねごめんなさいね
Oh, that's recall. What's waffle? Oh no, that's exploded. Okay, so K is fun.
Counter.
Really playing Monopoly over here, man. I'm trying to figure out how to play the character, and he's fucking on Boardwalk and Park Place. Building your little house empire over here. Oh my god, that's not K. Okay. There we go. K is K.
It's not over yet.
カルバリス
Uh-oh. What was the, oh, this. Oh, am I dead?
Duel. Three. Keep on rocking.
Oops. Oh god. Nice. Yeah, dude, your Jacko is fine. Like, I'm not like throwing. I promise. I'm not that good with Jacko, but like you seem to know what's going on. Oh, I can switch. I'll do the same thing I've been doing.
Who dares to enter the soul backup? Valkyrie Garden.
You even stole my yellow rank. Nice show.
Versus Jack O. Get ready to run. Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Alright, let's remember. Let's remember. Nice. That was a great time to set a house.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, I think you've definitely played Jacko the most. Because, I mean, at least twice, you've knocked me down and set a house. Yep. I don't even think you needed to back up off that. I think you could just knock me down and just straight up set the house. Nice. There's that. Nice. Yeah, the DP. Not a good choice, but the FD, great choice. I mean, the DP is fine, but like only if I'm right up on you, you know. And her DP is the dust, the little dashy up jumpy. Uh-oh. What have I got myself into with all these houses? Nice! Nice choice. That was awesome. Air dashed in to protect the houses. Now I'm like super scared because I have 2 fucking like hotels built on my ass. Now it's not. Ooh, that chipped me out. I should FD.
Duel 3. Keep on rocking.
Remember, we have FD. Alt lists me out. Yep. That was unfortunate that you took it back. But yeah, I mean, backing up and building the house is fine. Like if I'm like feeling scared, you know, I'll probably end up DPing, and it's a full combo for you. Nice.
It's not over yet.
It's like I did my little pressure, and then like as soon as I was far out, like you're ready with the long hit. If I kept coming in, I would have got hit by that.
It's not over yet.
Nice.
なんだ
Yeah, I think like if you're having trouble because you feel like people are being too aggressive, I think like instead of switching character, just focus on improving your defense with Jacko. Like defense is super big in this game. You have so many options.
Versus Jack O. Get ready.
And like playing from the defensive side, like essentially what you're doing is you're trying to identify
Heaven or
like
hell. Duel.
where the gaps are in their pressure and how to beat those gaps. House? Nice. 2 houses.
ごめんなさいね
Nice burst.
It's not over yet.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Nice. Oh my god, these minions, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. It's like my best option to kill these. Nice. Yeah, that down forward H, super good.
Duel 2. Keep on rocking. Counter. It's not over yet.
Ooh. Oops, that was completely accidental. Oh, am I dead? What a sick punish. That was fucking awesome.
So, win. Duel 3. Keep on rocking.
I thought you would get Hellfire off that. Which is, so if you're low on health and you hit somebody with a super, they get to be past a certain point. I forgot, like, the exact, I think it might be when the Hellfire's flashing. You'll be in Hellfire state, and your super will do more damage. So I thought I would just get, like, shit on by your super. Be careful. And always, pretty much always, Soul's gonna do Gunflame and then come in. Nice.
It's not over yet.
Nice. Oh man. Yeah, it was just too close. I was just too close, so it went over me. I did get scared though. I clenched up a little bit. I was like, oh shit.
Salt versus Jack O. Get ready to roll. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Careful with the gun flames. Oh, that was an accident. I was just trying to dash in and do 2S.
Not over yet.
See, when you faultless me out, I have to run like so much farther back in, so you have more time to do something about it. Just be careful not to get clipped by gunflame. Oh. That was your time to build a house. We're DPing. We're DPing. Oh, into all the houses? Oh, man. You had your boys waiting for me over here. You know what I want to do? I want to, oh shit. After this, I want to show you, like, a really cool Jack O video. If you're down. Hit by the gunflame again. That's alright. Yeah, like, I saw this Jack O video, like, a while ago. I thought it was the coolest fucking thing ever. Are you down to watch it with me? Where's my Guilty Gear playlist? Hell yeah. Alright, let me find it. We're looking. Garden Loop concept. Please tell me I still have it. Here we go. Alright. Check this shit out. I'm gonna mute this for a sec. Alright. I thought this video was super cool. I'll drop the link also. There's a bunch of like kind of impractical stuff in this, but I think it's really sick. Look at this damage. Look at that shit. Fuzzy. Into the explosion. Yeah, look at that. That's so dirty. Like, so what he does there is he jumps over him like right when the explosion is happening, so then it's a side switch, you know? I don't think I've done that enough. It's like, see, he crossed over the other side, so it's like the most random sides of that damage. God damn, that's Hellfire State. Yeah. And jump over, air dash back. And poor Potemkin, always getting bullied in every combo video. With like these weird IAD resets. This is a really weird setup that he'll show, where it's like safe against DP. And blitzes his own explosion into the rest of the combo. Like, that was so sick. Like, throwing them into the explosion and like blitzing your own explosion, I think it's so cool. Yeah, then I think he has one more clip in here. It's like really intense. Yeah. Yeah, then this is just like ridiculous because the risk is cranked all the way. This shit will never happen. But it's still cool to see in action. The produce before I juggle. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if you feel at home with her, like, go for it, dude. She's a sick character. She's underused, but like, she's sick. Here, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. So if you want to watch that one again, this is the coolest Jacko video I've ever seen. Because there's not like a lot of yeah, there's not a lot of like Jacko stuff around, you know, because she's not like an often used character. But she's really cool. If you want to play her, dude. Yeah, that was the other thing is because you were saying how people are just like being really aggressive on you. Remember that you have your I think it's down dust for your DP, and I mean it'll only really work like when they're right on top of you, and it can be baited, but yeah. I'm not sure when I'll stream next time. I've been trying to do it every day, but then I miss days, so I don't know. But I will definitely try to do it tomorrow. I'm gonna try for around the same time, maybe earlier. We'll see. But once I get a little bit more frequently, then like I'll be able to have like a better schedule. Because right now everything like it's just kind of moving around all the time. But yeah, dude, no worries. I'm probably just gonna end it since I think it's just us right now, anyways. But I mean, it was still a good run. We had almost 2 hours, so that's what I wanted to do. 2 hours. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming out. Makes it like way easier to be able to talk and not have to send 80 messages through the lobby. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, if you want to play Baiken or play Jacko, whoever, but you know, I would highly recommend just sticking with 1, maybe 2 characters and just trying to develop those characters as good as you can. And then if you get bored, you know, like dabble with other people, because like if you play a little bit of all the characters, you'll kind of understand what they want to do also, you know, and you'll be like, oh, like you can call people out when they try to do stuff to you. Yeah. Playing against, yeah, you learn from playing against Mike. Yeah. Yeah, you can see what they do and test things also. Like, don't be afraid to like lose a match testing things and seeing what works. Hell yeah, though. But yeah, man, I'll see you later. I'm gonna end the stream, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow as well. So we'll see. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Really appreciate it. I'll be around, and I'll see you guys then.